Oh, this is great. I mean, honestly, I've had the opportunity to come to Mexico City twice in the last couple months. The unfortunate thing is the trips are always too quick, and I don't always get to travel with my family. So, you know, I have some friends here who always like, you know, you got to stay longer, you got to really experience the city. So we want to come back, and I've heard a lot of amazing things. You know, we were able to experience some amazing food last night, and the reception and the support we've had from the fans here has been incredible. You know, to be able to have such a big year in 16, I mean, everything happened really. It changed my life, and you know, being able just to hang my suit up exactly how I wanted to, there's no other way I wanted to finish my career. So, you know, and also I think having my son in the stands and my family in the stands supporting for my last race, there's no better way to finish. I am the definition of mama's boy. The youngest of three and the only boy. I mean, my mom did everything she could to allow me to have the opportunities that I did. And you know, without her, none of it was possible. You know, as a kid, you know, growing up with ADHD, you know, I hated going to the nurse's office and getting my medication every day. And you know, for me, it's almost like I felt like I was different, and I didn't want to feel that way. So, you know, I think really over the last, I guess, 2014, I really learned a lot about myself, even more about myself. And, you know, we're all different, right? So, you know, it doesn't really matter. You know, I think for me, I basically was able to show everybody who I really am, and I think that was the coolest thing for me. You know, this is, you know, this stage in my life now, I have the opportunity to go around and talk about my story and talk about things that you can overcome. So, you know, I mean, I would say the biggest thing is really just finding something you're passionate about. You know, for me as a young kid, I was very fortunate to find the pool. So, you know, I would just encourage kids to just not be afraid to go after what they truly want to accomplish. You know, my whole career started with the dream of wanting to win one Olympic medal. And looking back at a 20-year career now and winning 28 Olympic medals over 5 Olympic Games, it's like, these are things I dreamt of, and they became a reality. You know, for me, I learned to ask a lot of questions, to ask for help. And I also found out the hard way that I can't do it by myself. I think that's something really important that a lot of people could learn from. You know, I was even afraid to just ask for a ride to a grocery store, you know, something as simple as that, you know, so and that's just because I didn't want the feeling of rejection. So, you know, I think it's just being as open as you can, communicating as much as you can, and believing in yourself. You know, one word that I removed from my vocabulary as a kid was can't, because I didn't want to put that limitation on myself. Don't be afraid to shoot for the stars. Like, it's the only way I was able to ever accomplish anything that I ever did.
Bueno, ahí escuchamos al más grande de todos los tiempos. Dos cosas que me impresionaron de Michael Phelps ayer que tuvimos esta oportunidad de conversar con él. Uno, que se haya abierto como lo hizo a darnos a conocer la realidad sobre su persona. Este sobrenatural ser que vemos en las competencias, confiesa que era una persona introvertida, que tenía un gran temor de acercarse a los demás. Él padecía o fue diagnosticado con este déficit de atención, de hiperactividad que lo llevó a ser medicado, que encontró en la piscina ese refugio de una actividad que le dio este carácter y el éxito que vemos a lo largo de los años. Y dos, que coincide con otro monstruo también, otro astro del deporte como Usain Bolt,